Where do I put this without it falling on my head? It's sticky right there. A little keyboard shelf. How are you little kitty cats doing? Meow, meow. Thank you for your patience. I have just arrived. I'm going to share this link. Hey, it's core time, right? It is the core. Qi Gong. Hang and heal that pang. I won't hang on your pang. Come learn how to oil pull and relax your eyeballs. Bam. Alrighty, deities. How you doing? How is everybody doing today? I'm good. Hey, Patrick. Hey, Jeffrey. Wow, let's get started. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Feel your power. It's a little hot in here. Feel your power in your belly. Start with that belly as you connect with yourself today. Thank you for sharing that with JR and Rachel. I really appreciate that, Jeffrey. Feel your essence. Sometimes you got to make a noise to feel that essence, like ooh, 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 depending on what you're feeling. Feel that. Feel the water in you. Is there too much water? Is there too little water? What's going on with the water energy in you? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Can't wait to tear up this carpet. What is going on with the water energy in you? What does that mean? Are you fluid? Are you is there a cesspool in there? Are you collecting extra water that you don't need? Are you suppressing your emotions that need to flow? What's going on with that water energy? Feel the balance. Feel yourself move a little bit of that stagnant water. And take the time to set your space. Take time to set your space. What's going on in your space? Psychically just block out those distractions. Take time for you. This is your container. Holding that water or letting it flow. Are you allowing the water be a washing machine for all those cells in you, cleaning up those toxins? Hey, Tommy. All right. Are you scrubbing up with that water, or are you just letting that water collect and get smelly? Or are you using it for its potential? Now, what about your earth energy? Are you allowing that earth energy to ground you, or are you kicking the dirt in your own face? What about that metal energy? Are you slicing out the things in your life that you don't need? Are you being sharp with your wit? Or are you cutting yourself? You tell the theme is about directing your power. Some of us direct our power as weapons for our own selves, you know what I'm saying? Undertow. Oh, man. That undertow can be so strong. Hopefully you can coax it into being bland. Now, what about fire energy? Are you burning away those toxins? Are you burning away the garbage? Or is that fire making you breathe in more toxins as you burn the garbage? Or are you burning your own self? Air. Is your breath soothing you and relaxing you? Or are you constricting your breath so you can't soothe and relax yourself? Oh, you used to kick dirt on your head. Feel that power that you're sitting in right now. All these elements are swirling around you, and you have the power to direct them. How are you connecting with them and appreciating them today? As you just focus on your energy. Come up with those intentions for the day. Ooh, like that. Those passion, those discipline fires are good. Stoking, I'm glad you brought that up. Wood energy. Are you using that wood energy to keep those fires burning, the life fire burning? Or are you letting the wood rot in the smelly water? Now that you realize that you are the builder of all those elements, connect inside. What is your intention for today? I've got a lot of fun things planned for class. We're going to do eye exercises and oil pulling, which is good for the jaw. And we're going to talk about troublemakers. So just get in touch with your intentions for today. Hold your well of riches in your heart today. Whenever you're ready, share your intention with the class. My name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here and be present with all of you today to help balance out the elements within, as well as identify troublemakers that are messing with your elements, as well as pay special attention to our eyeballs and oil pulling, our jaw. Jabri says that his intention is to be here with you today and to focus on his hands and feet. Thank you. Any other intentions that you would like to share with this beautiful class that we have here? So supportive and active. You can take a moment. Patrick's intention is to help relax his tunnel vision on the current energies and open up and witness the new ones that are coming our way. Anyone else have an intention? Relaxing the gaze both physically and energetically. I got that. I'm excited to add some of those exercises with the eye exercises, which means we're going to stand up and do some work in our hips while we work on our eyes. because the hip area is quite an activator of our vision as well. Surprise, surprise. We're going to breathe in our intentions together. Release anything in the way. If I haven't said it yet, I appreciate you all being here with me. Thank you so much. Breathe in those intentions. Release anything in the way. All right, we'll send Diane energy even though she can't sign in right now. She might be able to tap in later. Breathe in. And release. Breathe in your intentions. Release your resistance. We are going to start with the confidence mudra today. Connect the index finger to the thumb and the ring to the thumb. And that's what you get. Index to thumb, ring to thumb. Let the underarms expand. Let the pelvis relax. Let the rib cage release its grasp on the bones. And just connect with the rum energy, the central energy of your body. Rum. Rum. And now what we're going to do is we are going to connect with the chakras surrounding this rum energy. So we're going to go back and forth with the rum and the yum sound, but we're still going to hold the rum, the stomach mudra, the confidence mudra, your willpower, your motivation. This is very important right now. Obviously, this is connected to your heart. So we're going to go back and forth between rum and yum. Just go back and forth however you want. You can do 2 rums, 2 yums, or 1 of each, or 3 of each. Rum, yum, 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 rum. Yum, 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 rum, yum, rum. Yum, yum. Yum, rum, yum, rum, yum, rum, yum, rum, yum. Yum. The other way, back and forth to that creative womb energy. Bum to the rum. Rum, bum, 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 rum, bum, rum. Rum, bum, rum, rum. So the bum is under the rum. It doesn't have to be tonally under it, but just energetically. Rum, bum, rum, 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 bum, bum, rum. Rum, bum, bum, rum, bum, bum, rum, bum, bum. Rum, bum, bum, rum, bum, bum. Rum, bum, bum, rum, bum, bum. And if you don't want to chant, that's okay. You can just listen to the vibrations. You can just feel your vibrations. Rum rum bum 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 rum rum bum bum rum rum bum bum rum bum bum rum rum. So we're basically just fortifying that rum, that center energy, by also chanting with its neighbors. Rum rum bum bum rum rum bum bum. I can tell y'all need some confidence out there. I'm not saying you're insecure or lack confidence, but there's a few different kinds of confidence. There's knowing that you have what it takes, which I think a lot of you, you definitely have that. But then there's a couple of other kinds of insecurities that can happen in our life that have to do with pleasing others and wanting to make sure you have other people's approval. Um, and then there's also the kind where you just have trouble making decisions in your life. So there's a lot of different kinds of confidence we're working on here. So don't get offended if I'm saying, it's good to work on the confidence. Doesn't mean that you don't have confidence already. Rum rum bum bum rum rum bum bum rum rum bum bum rum 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 bum 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 rum rum 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 bum bum rum rum bum bum rum rum bum bum rum rum. Good. All right. We're going to do our eye exercises next. So we're going to do a quick hip stretch because we are going to stand and do some hip work while we do the eye work. So we're going to bring the right ankle over the left knee and just gently lean forward. You don't have to lean this much forward if, you're feeling, tight in any area. I already stretched today, so I'm not as tight as I might normally be. So just breathe as you stretch forward. All right. And just breathe into that area where you feel the tightness. Good for you, Jabri. Other side, please. Tunnel vision is a lot about liver stuff too. Our liver really helps us to expand. I mean, the liver's like the post office of the body. It's constantly sending messages out in big ways, like the hormones are the messengers that are regulated by the liver. So we can either make it like an international post office where you can really reach far, or you can just make it tunnel vision, like, oh, I'm just going to send letters to this one area of my body because that's what I want to focus on. But when you expand those messages, then it's very healing for the liver too. It's kind of like traveling. It's like living more, and some people say. Alrighty, and then there's interstellar galactic traveling within your consciousness of your being. Okay, so we're gonna do a liver stretch. Do a little straddle. My leg is like on my drill right now, so one day, soon, I'll get a studio that's a little bit more conducive to you seeing what I'm doing. But my legs are out on either side. You can imagine this. You know what this stretch looks like. Arms are out, and then gently lean to one side. You could drop your hand on your leg as well and breathe. And the other direction. All right. So now we're going to start with our eyeballs. So we're going to start with the Eyeball Mudra, which is the 2 fingers coming into the thumb, like little wolves. You're ready to do this? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's go. And so you're basically going to just bring your eyeballs to the right and then the left, nice and slowly as you expand and feel all those elements in your body just being even. And relax your jaw. Make sure you're not like, okay, just relax it. Now we're going to add the hips to this. So just like slide them back and forth with your eyes. Now up and down. Just the eyeballs. Up and down. Now add your shoulders. Now bring the eyes in a circle, like going around the clock. In the other direction. I love this one. It like connects you with your third eye too. Okay, we're going to go back to the first direction that we went, and we're going to circle our hips at the same time. So we're going to go like circle them around. In the other direction. It's kind of hard. Don't feel like you have to do it perfectly. Okay. Now you're going to squeeze your eyes and you're going to blink as fast as you can. One more time. Now you're going to do that as you squeeze your butt. And then blink. Now we're going to look in the tunnel. Try to make it as tunnely as possible. I'm just going to look around the room with your little tunnel. See all the different things. And by the way, it's best to do this without glasses on. You probably figured that out. Give your under eyes a little tappy tap. And over the eyes. Now you're gonna do a little bowl for your eyes. You're gonna make the chi happen between your hands, and you're gonna cover your eyes, but not like touch your eyes. Just cover it with the chi. You could open your eyes in this bowl of chi. Life is a bowl of chi. Do it again. And one more time. And then tap the back of your neck. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Mm-hmm. Here, let's cleanse the neck. Open up the right hand into a V, bring it around the left ear, and slide down till you swallow. And give yourself a little massage in the back. We're going to do that 2 more times. And last one. And the other side, please. There we go. Whew. All right. And, find those points. Yeah. We're going to do one more. This is near far. We're going to hold our finger in front of us and look at the finger. And then look far away at something across the room or a few feet away. And allow your eyes to focus on that. And then come back. Allow your eyes to focus on your finger. And go somewhere else. Back and forth. Near, far. 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 Add a butt squeeze to the near and release it when you go far. Squeeze, far. Squeeze, far. Squeeze, far. Squeeze, far. Squeeze, squeeze. And the yo-yo. Yo-yo, back and forth. Follow that finger the whole way. Or the whole fist. Whatever you want to follow. Good job. Give your eyes a nice pat on the back. Good job. It's a good little workout for your eyeballs. All right. Do I see a comment? I thought that was you, Jordan. I saw the colors of your little circle. Okay. So that's right. I'm a drill sergeant. You watch out. We are learning here today. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay. So we're going to begin our Wuji Gong. W-U-J-I. Grandmaster Fu. That's who I trained with for this. I don't know if he'd approve of all of the ways I'm doing it, but it's okay. Okay, so we're going to start our Wuji Gong, and then after I get started, we're going to take a break, all who want. I'm going to demonstrate oil pulling as we're doing the Wuji Gong. I like to do Qi Gong as I'm oil pulling, so I figured I will show you all how to do it. Why not? So what we do is we start the Wuji Gong form by being aware of our surroundings. Ooh, I'm going to put my acupressure mat down and stand on it. That's always fun. Ouch. We're going to go shoulder width apart, bend the knees a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, just so that it can flow. Oh, Patrick's saying something. Postman Gatus Allegro needs to bring me a special delivery of good energy to my liver. Nice. Okay. The yin hand goes under the belly button. That is the right for women and the left for the men. And then the other hand goes on top. See, it's about 2 fingers in either direction. Okay. And you just kind of press in and go. And while you're doing this, your knees and your shoulders are also going up and down. Relaxing the whole body. Okay. That sounds amazing, Jabri. I do think the more we all do Qigong, the better the world is. That is so cool. It's like just, you know what it's like? It's like, I feel like when we do Qigong, like bubbles release from our body, you know, like how bubbles release in fishies in the fish tank. Like we just like emanate these good bubbles of energy, and then it could land on anyone at any time, maybe heal them from an instant headache or something. Shake, 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 shake. Relax that pelvis. Make sure you're not like tightening it up. Relax it. You know, sometimes a tight pelvis can cause either you to be like that or like that. You know, we'll just kind of relax it. Okay. So since I'll be oil pulling during the Wuji Gong form, I won't be able to give directions. So, you know, just follow what I'm doing. Most of you have done this before, so you'll remember. Oil pulling is done from like 10 to 20 minutes. The bottom hand comes out like you're collecting stuff, and the top is down. Okay. And then shake, 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 shake it all out. Shake, 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 shake. And come to stillness. All right. Now what we're going to do is just connect with ready position for a minute. And relax the legs. Keep your feet shoulder width apart, not too wide, not too close together. And relax those thighs. And drop that left shoulder down and gently just release it. Let it just come back up. And you're just going to go back and forth, nice and slow. Okay, so now that's what we're going to do back and forth. But right now, we're going to all get our coconut oil or hemp seed oil or olive oil. You're going to use like a little teaspoon. You're going to put it in your mouth. If you want, you can mix in an essential oil like oregano oil or spearmint. And then meet me right back here. And then at about 15 minutes, what we're going to do is we're going to spit it out. And the important thing is you don't want to spit it in the sink because it can literally detox the body. Like it's like phytoremediation. It like pulls out toxins. It could probably pull out, you know, microplastics. I don't know what it does. I'm not making any claims, just theories. But basically you're going to be gargling that oil and it's going to be kind of like the idea is it gets a little bit toxic in 10 to 12 minutes. It's like you're extracting this stuff out through your whole body because all the vessels are connected to the teeth. So just spit it out in the garbage. Don't spit it out, in the sink. Just spit it in the garbage when you're done, okay? And so the sign that we're going to go spit out our oil is like, I'm going to clap 3 times and then we'll spit it out. And, you might want to rinse your mouth as well. So let's go get our oil. If you don't have any, that's fine. You can actually just gargle with your own saliva. Okay. And that also pulls out the negative energy from the body. Okay. All right, here we go. I'll be right back with my oil pulling. All right. So get rid of that toxic oil. That was a little bit shorter than 20 minutes, but it's a good start. You basically do it, not longer than 20 minutes, but I find like I've done it so much that right now for me, shorter is better because you don't want to like, once you've absorbed those toxins, you don't want to keep swishing around the toxins in your mouth. So I like to do another little swishing session of just the saliva now, just to kind of clean it a little bit more. So after you've spit it out, maybe some of you are hacking up some mucus right now. I don't know. Sometimes that happens, especially when you do it first thing in the morning, which is what I usually do. Like, it's a really great way to access some of that, cleansing that you need to do. But you could do it a few times a day if you want. Like if you're not feeling well, that's one of the best things you could do to like get those toxins out of you. Okay, so we're gonna go back into it as we do our, you know, floating back and forth here from foot to foot. Just to remind you, I'm gonna talk a little bit before I go into it. Keep your whole foot on the ground, okay, as you do this, and just let the arms just kind of sway back and forth, like whatever they want to do. It's like willow branches. Okay, so we're gonna do the saliva one for about 8 to 10 minutes. And now is the Wuji. So just move however you feel. Just flow for 5 minutes. How you feeling? Just feel your energy. Enough of that acupressure. Just feel yourself flowing for a few minutes. Just don't do what I'm doing. Do what's in your inner motion. What's flowing from you? What's flowing from within? Halfway there. One more minute. Okay. We are going to do a hand stretch now. Good job, by the way, doing that whole Qi Gong and without verbal direction. So what I'm doing here is I'm in a ready position. Knees are bent, fingers are pointing to the ceiling, and you're getting a nice stretch in that wrist. You're not too far back. You're a little bit forward, and feel that opening of your wrists. When are you going to talk about troublemakers? Okay. So this is like a mindset thing that has to do with your confidence too. Like if you don't understand something, part of you might say, okay, maybe I'm slow or something. Like maybe I'm just not smart and I can't understand this. Um, Now that would apply to like maybe school, like learning a subject. But if you're talking to someone and they're being vague or they're like being weirdly defensive or attacking you and you didn't do anything, obviously, and you know that you didn't do anything. If you get confused, what I'd like you to ponder is this person just starting trouble with me? Are they just being a troublemaker? Because all too often we tend to internalize other people's troubles. But other people are often just being troublemakers. And it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their own little torture inside and them thinking it's okay to torture you. And so, one way to put up the boundary is to just see that they're just trying to start trouble with you. Because you might want to get defensive. You might want to get defensive. Like if someone attacks you, you might want to be like, stop attacking me. But that's being part of the trouble when you get defensive. So instead, you could just say, this person, you could even say to them, are you trying to start trouble with me? And that might get them to just drop it, because you getting defensive is playing into their game instead of saying, are you trying to play a game with me? Instead of calling them out on their little troublemakerness. Does that make sense? Okay, let's stretch the hands now. You can actually sit or stand. I think I'll keep standing. Pull that thumb first. You deserve attention. You deserve a mention. You deserve validation for your emotions. So if someone doesn't do this, even in the most innocent way, like if you're sharing your emotions with them, and society is trained to do this in a way, so you can't blame them. But if you're starting to cry and someone doesn't have the emotional intelligence to hold space for you, and instead they're like, "Oh, you cry, baby. Oh, don't be sad." Such a societal norm to do that, right? Um, that's just not cool. That's actually starting trouble, like a bridge over troubled waters. I mean, your water's flowing already. So them saying that is almost like saying, stop the waterfall. They can't. The water's already flowing. There's no way to stop it. But if you absorb that trouble feeling, then you might try to stop it, and then your flow gets stuck in you and becomes a cesspool. That's not good. So they cause trouble in you by stopping your waterfall. It's confusing. This world needs a lot of help when it comes to emotional expression. Let's do this. This is hard, so be gentle with yourselves. You deserve gentleness when it comes to your emotions because it's already flowing. It's like if a zit was popping and they were like, put that zit back in. It's like, dude, it's already out. And then they try to rub it in and then it causes another zit. That's gross, but I think that's a really good analogy. Okay, so now we're going to cross. Go like that. Wow. That's good. I'm usually not that flexible. The other side will probably be really tight. Okay, other side. Oh yeah, that's that kyojitsu thing. It's like if one side's really tight, the other side's really loose. And so, actually, what we're going to do is whichever side was looser, we're going to do that one again. Because the idea is the more you do kyo things, the more you heal the jitsu things. So we'll do the kyo side, whichever one it was. Okay. The other way you know someone's trying to start trouble at you is you feel like a pin cushion or a dartboard. You feel like you're their target practice. You know that you don't deserve it, but it's almost like they're practicing their blows because they're in defensive mode and they think they have to always, pull the trigger and shoot. So you're not someone's target practice. So if you feel like someone's target practice, you can also say, I'm not your target practice. And yes, I wrote a song about this. Probably Sunday song number 280 or something. All right, shake, 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 shake. Do another one of these. Hey, squeeze, 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 squeeze. All right, got to get to the feet. You deserve compassion. And rotate each toe a few times in each direction. So the other way you know someone's kind of starting trouble with you is it just feels like an irritation. And these can be people that you love. They just have these reflexes of being like, you're sharing something and they might be like, that's life, or life is hard. They might say these like, cliche things because they're not really present or in the moment, which happens, more and more, less we're actually like in someone's presence and being able to feel their energy, especially texting. Thanks for the tip. All right, rotate the whole ankle. So if you feel irritated, like something's causing you bumps or something's causing you a rash, instead of like something just being easy and bland and smooth, then that's a sign that someone's a troublemaker in your life. You might like them, It's just good to realize like how to soothe yourself because they might not be able to. So how do you soothe yourself from these irritating bumps that people cause you? Tap, 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 tap. It's almost like they're scratching their own irritation on you. Does that make sense? It's like them coming at you is like scratch instead of and hey, when you've got a lot of pain and a lot of trauma, even this might feel like painful. So be patient with yourself. All right, find a trigger point on the bottom of your foot. You don't have to like it. Even a hug might not feel good. You just might need complete stillness. Just holding space. Hold that trigger point. I think it's good to realize we all have triggers and we do these things to each other innocently all the time. And it's just a matter of, some people are not so innocent about it. But, it's just a matter of being patient with each other. Yeah, and letting go of other people's negative energy, not swallowing it, not taking that in. And the other thing is if someone's being a troublemaker in your life, you could do little things like you could start doing the saliva, gargling. You could go into the Rudra Mudra, the Confidence Mudra, to center yourself, because if someone's trying to pull you off center and you lose your center, come back to the center. And then you can say, are you being a troublemaker? You know? You trying to start trouble with me? Are you trying to get into a fight? You know, instead of just getting into a fight, hey, you want to take it outside? All right. Tap, 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 tap. Let's do our pressure point. And it happens internally, the internal dialogue too. Okay, under the knee, about 2 or 3 fingers. You can say to yourself, sometimes I bump into things and I'll say to myself, why are you being like that? Are you trying to start trouble? That was so rude. I'll say that to myself a lot. Or if something falls on the floor, I'll say, that was so rude of you. How could you fall on the floor? Just being silly. All right. Above the knee, like until you feel that pressure point. Hold that for 20 seconds. I have not bumped into something in a while, I don't think. What about you all? You aware of your surroundings? And brush. Other foot, please. Rotate each toe a few times in each direction. And then pull the toe away from the foot. Yes, I use the magic gel all the time. Thanks for reminding me, y'all. The link to the magic gel is in the comments. It is incredible stuff. You know, I've been doing a lot of editing on the computer, and this gets, like it needs a massage, and I just put a little magic gel on there and it stops burning. Yeah, it's really good stuff. And I use my Bach flower essence blend for any kind of pain, stuckness as well. Bring the toes back, rub the bottom of the feet. Trying to start trouble with me, big toe. Tap, 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 tap. All right, let's find that trigger point under the knee. A couple fingers below. Oh, there it is. 20, 19. They know not what they do. Oh! Above the knee. All right, beautiful people. If you'd like to contribute towards my Qi Gong practice, expertise in helping you all, then I have links to PayPal, CASHAPP, cryptocurrency, and Patreonage below, as well as links to my music and magic gel. And I have an affiliate link if you want to smell like me and use my essential oils. I don't know if what I get from there. I haven't seen anything yet. I don't know if anyone's using my affiliate links, but maybe. Who knows? All right, so that is it. Let's go ahead and bow out. I really appreciate y'all being here today. Let's honor those who have taught us this, held on to this knowledge and passed it down for thousands of years, even without the internet. And let's thank all the teachers of this practice. And we fill our hearts with gratitude and compassion and spread this out to the whole entire world. Lots of love to all of you beautiful faces. I will see you on the flip side. I will see you Wednesday. Let me know if you've got any requests for class this Wednesday. Don't forget, you are the drill sergeant of your elemental harmony within your body. Nice.